Hello, beautiful Radiant Soul family. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here on this healing journey of life with me. It is truly a blessing to share the miracles of existence alongside you all. So, along this healing journey of life, one of the dominant lessons has been that there are only two kinds of energies: fear and love. And those energies create our reality. It's fascinating, the neuroscience research I've been doing, the depth to which our own emotional state of being affects our neurophysiological engagement. It's truly fascinating. And so our own facial features towards ourselves and like our facial expressions when we're not necessarily engaging with other people, and our own emotions, our own response to what's going on affects the way our brain body engages. And so even with the neuroscience, there's only two kinds of energies: there's fear and there's love. And love is a high vibrational reality. Love conquers all. Perfect love casts out fear. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not keep a record of wrong. Love hopes all things, believes all things, endures all things. And the vibration of love is strong enough to permeate any and every vibration of fear. And so meditation is really important along the healing journey of life, because when we can create space for stillness, we can create space for love. Because fear loves the busyness of things. Because if we're really busy, we might not notice the things that are creating the fear. And if we don't notice it, we don't have power over it. And so creating space for stillness helps create awareness, helps create space for awareness of the fear that's going on. Because once it's brought into awareness, something can be done about it. We have a choice in our response. There is this ability for conscious presence. And so meditation is important. Creating space for stillness. It matters more than we know. We can regulate our brainwaves. We can regulate our nervous system. We can create space for the parts of us to feel seen and heard. We can create space for new experiences where our body and brain are like, whoa, we've never just been still before. We've never been still in this moment. Being still helps the moment feel new. Being still helps bring newness to the moments. So being still, very important. Two energies in existence: fear and love. And fear is a slippery substance. Fear is a snaky, sly little critter. Fear comes up in the unconsciousness because that's the way that our nervous systems are wired. It happens through experience, and it happens through our just human body that has the experiences. I always like to say that our nervous systems are not automatically trained to be calm and serene and notice the beauty of life. They're busy being nervous. They're busy being nervous. Our nervous systems do not naturally understand that breathing and being is enough, And so when we can create space, just say, here. Now how do you feel? And our nervous system is like, what's the catch? Right? Where's the catch? Where's the bad guy? Where's the thing to react to? Where's the, we can trick our nervous system into peace by creating space for stillness. And it's a practice. It takes time. It took me several years of daily meditations to get to a place where stillness was something I even could experience, And even now, it takes quite a bit of work to get there. It's not our natural state of being, but maybe it's allowed to become our natural state of being. Maybe that's something that we can hope for ourselves. Maybe we're allowed to set an intention that the person we want to be down the road is someone who enjoys stillness and experiences stillness every day, and maybe that is allowed to be a priority. Because if we can retrain our own neurophysiology to be more grounded in the present, to be this high vibrational creature of stillness, to have access to new thoughts because the repetitive old ones are not so noisy, and to have space for new experiences and new conceptualizations within reality because the old ones are not just on this automatic overdrive all the time. Our whole lives can shift. Our relationships, our jobs, our hobbies, our sleep schedule, everything can improve from there. So maybe this is allowed to be a priority, Maybe it's worth the investment, even though it's a daily long-term investment. Maybe it's super worth it, and maybe it's allowed to be a priority. So creating space for stillness, important. Only two kinds of energy, fear and love. So here's the thing about fear. It's a low vibrational reality. It can be toppled over really, really easily with love. Like, it might not feel easy, but energetically, it's so super possible. Like, if you've got this low vibration of fear and you come in with a pure vibration of love, which can be tricky to establish when you're in that low vibration of fear, which is why it feels hard, right? Like, it's not that it's actually hard, it's just a different vibration, so it feels difficult to anchor it in at the time, right? But if we can get that pure vibration of love, the fear dissipates, disintegrates, dissolves. It's gone. It's just not there anymore. It cannot stand the intensity of that high vibration of love. They don't work together. They can't coexist. It doesn't happen. And the fear might sneak back in if the vibration of love is, dwindling or, not being intentionally harnessed and focused in on, right? Fear can creep back in. But that's the thing, though, if we can stay conscious and present and harness in that high vibration of love, then the fear doesn't stand a chance. It starts to dissipate. It starts to dissolve. I like to say that fear is an illusion that I shatter with my love. Because when fear comes up, it's usually just the neurophysiology experiencing a memory being activated that's shifting the arousal state. And that's not the truth of who we are. Like, we are not our neurophysiology. We are not our arousal states. We are not our nervous systems. We are not our memories. We are a pure essence of consciousness that is divine love and light. Like, that is the truth of our being. That is the truth of our identity. And so when the fear starts to creep in, if we can just hone in and focus in on that high vibration of love that is at the core of our consciousness, then we have a chance to have power moving through whatever neurophysiological activations are occurring. And through that, we can gradually rewire our neurophysiology so that fear is not the natural state all the time, It might be experienced some of the time or whatever, right? But, like, it's not going to be the 24/7 state of our existence like it might be right now, So, fear, it can feel scary, but our feelings are not who we are. And in contrast to love, it doesn't stand a chance. And so we have nothing to fear, not even fear itself. Okay? We have nothing to fear, not even fear itself. When there's fear, it's just a part of us that needs love. And gradually that vibration of love will dissipate the fear and integrate the shadow into the light, and we reclaim the wholeness that we innately are. Love. Love is a miraculous energy. And love can be found anywhere. Love can be found in the stillness of moments. Love can be found in the beauty of nature. Love can be found in the authentic appreciation of life aspects. Love can be found in the deepening of our breath. Love can be found in so many places that are available to us at all times. And the vibration of love is so pure and so radiant and magnificent and glorious and expansive that it really does conquer all. It really does conquer all. All we need is love. Love heals. Love heals, period, end of story. Anything and everything can be healed with love, but the love has to come from inside of us for it to be really effective. We can't be depending on outside love, because that actually just feeds the fear, because then it's what happens when that love isn't there anymore, right? So only two kinds of energies: fear and love. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Every day is made new. Every day is made new. There is no need to fear. Perfect love is allowed to shatter the fear. And from that shattering, the aspects of ourselves that were feeling the fear can integrate. And integration is just a coming home. It's just a coming home party. It's just a welcome home party. It's just a come on into the palace of your own being. Come on into the sanctuary of your soul. Come on into the safe haven of your heart, you know. One way to help shatter the fear is to create new body memories that are based in love. And so it looks like taking time to be out in nature and cuddle with the flowers and just breathe into the moment and feel the newness of the moment, and not allow the perceptions of what has been to persist as the perceptions of what could be. We have to create space for our body to have a new experience. We have to create space for this sacred vessel to transcend into a love state of being, right? So taking time to allow the body to have these new sensational experiences of being, you know, and to bring balance to our days too. It's very important, you know. Meditation can help regulate the brain waves, help regulate the nervous system, you know, emotional expression, dancing, listening to music, you know, doing art and being out in nature and appreciating the visual and tactile sensations. That can all help feed our right brain hemisphere, and then to feed our left brain hemisphere with stuff that the left brain loves to do, you know, exercise and reading and writing and organizing, and, you know, so to bring balance to our days is really important. Balance helps with integration, and integration helps with peace. And through the peace, we find more love, and then we get to that higher vibrational reality, right? And so having that balance and just tuning in and listening, what does my consciousness need today? How can I befriend the consciousness that carries me? How can I offer friendship to this miraculous consciousness that I'm experiencing life through? You know, brain, body, spirit, or breath, mind, body. You know, those three main components. And so bringing that balance, bringing the regulation, bringing the peace, bringing the love, creating new experiences, creating harmony, creating bliss, creating these sensations that can expand our being. Our beings are dynamic and miraculous and radiant and complex. There's so many complexities. Like, life is never just one thing, you know? Life is never just one thing. It's these many things. But there's only ever one thing in each moment, right? And so it's this compilation of moments, each with their own things. And, you know, the mind might try to quantify it and categorize it, but it doesn't always need to. Oh my God, it's a bee. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see the bee? Bees are the spirit guide for personal power. So hello, fairy, delicious, delectable fairy spirit guide, teaching me that personal power is here and now, teaching me that every moment is made new, teaching me that fear is an illusion. A part of me used to be very afraid of bees. Just hearing the buzz would activate a complete traumatic response because fear. But falling in love with the beauty, it changes the game. Falling in love with the newness of moments, falling in love with the space for new perspectives, it changes the game. It changes the game. Your consciousness is worthy of your friendship, and you are worthy of having a friendship with your consciousness. If you're ever looking for a healing journey guide to explore the specifics of how to befriend the consciousness that carries you, I would be absolutely honored to connect with you. Feel free to check out my website or message me anytime. It would be such an honor to just lovingly explore the specifics of how you can befriend the consciousness that carries you, how you can use the clues of what's going on to respond in love and transcend your present state of being so that you can know the fullness of who you are, because you are love, light, and miracles. You are miraculous. You are divine. You are sacred ground. You are holy space. You are worthy. You are unconditionally enough, and you are allowed to feel that unconditional enoughness. So if you're ever looking for a healing journey guide, I would be absolutely honored to connect with you. Please message me anytime. We can explore the possibility of working together. I love you so much. The wonder-filled light and the infinite love in me see and honor the wonder-filled light and the infinite love in you. I love you and I believe in you. I believe in you so deeply. I believe in you so expansively. And I know that you have what it takes to infinitely and ultimately succeed. And I know that your present situation is not your final destination. And I know that you have what it takes to harness your power, cultivate deeper self-love, and move forward into the beautiful life that you crave so deeply. You're worth it all. Namaste, soul friends. Wishing you so much love and light along this healing journey of life. I'm sending you its highest vibrational essence of empowerment right now. Breathe deeply into your being and know that you are love, and love always wins. Love always wins.